Hello guys, welcome to another Dream Build Overland video. So as you can tell probably by now, we got something a little different planned for you. Something I'm actually very excited about because I get to take the modified Astro van that I built about 15 years ago to the west coast. It's actually the vehicle that got me into overlanding to begin with. I haven't used the van in many years. We just kind of been going along with the camper truck build and been really enjoying that, so this thing just kind of sat. So I'm pretty pumped to actually take this thing back out again. And the purpose of this trip is I need to go to the west coast to take care of some personal business in Vancouver. So I thought, hey, let's get the van going again and let's take that. It's going to be a solo trip, just me. Anne's not coming this time, so I thought the van would be perfect for it. Let's get going. First order of business, groceries. Alright guys, we're driving. It's exciting. It's been a while since I've taken the van on a long trip, so it's pretty cool. Full of fuel, coolers full of food. So we're good to go for quite a few days here. I think this trip's going to be probably not quite a week there and back. So the plan for tonight is take the highway for a bit, because we got a bit of a late start, and then get on the Forestry Trunk Road, the southern part, close to the Crow's Nest Pass, and then camp there somewhere overnight. But before we do that, there's one more stop we gotta make. Oh guys, we're here. Yep, that's right. We're at a junkyard. Pick and pull, actually. If you're not familiar with pick and pull, it's basically a junkyard where you pull your own parts off of vehicles. You bring your own tools, your own know-how, your own motivation, because you need that sometimes, but you get the parts for a very reasonable price. Sorry, there's a big loader loading stuff into a crusher over here. But yeah, you have a huge selection here. So yeah, I had to basically drive through the city of Calgary, so I thought I'd make a stop here. I do need a couple of things for the van, a couple of things for the big diesel truck. Brought my little toolkit with me, and it's a little bit cold. It's not the perfect day to be out here. It's about minus 18 Celsius. There's a few of us out here trying to scrounge around for parts, so I'm not the only one crazy enough to come out here minus 18. But I'm bundled up. I'm good to go. So let's go find this stuff. Once in a while you see some really old stuff out here, like this Willys Jeep. This one's from 1948. And honestly, it's mostly complete. My face is getting kind of frozen. So far no luck finding what I need. Success. That's the guy I needed. I got 2 parts out of 3 that I needed. So now let's go pay for these and get out of Dodge, go camping. Whew, that was chilly. Now we're back into the warmth of the van, luckily. Got the seat warmer on. I was out there probably for a couple of hours, and there's a wind as well, so it's minus 18 with the wind, so I don't know what the wind chill would be in the minus 25 range, I would imagine. So yeah, anyways, it's time to hit the road. And now the fun part starts. Get out of Calgary, hit the Forestry Trunk Road, and find a nice camp spot for tonight. Well guys, this is gonna be camp for the night. The snow is pretty deep, but I found a place where I could pull off the main road. And it's still snowing, so we'll see what tomorrow morning brings, I guess. And now it's time to get settled in and make something for supper, because I'm starving. I know it's gonna probably be dark in here. But anyways, settling in for the night. Got the diesel heater going. You can probably hear it actually. It's just below the camera there. Tonight, having some chili made by Anne. So that's going to be awesome. Got my little stove set up. And all my stuff I need for cooking and whatever. So that's the plan. Just going to have something to eat and then maybe watch a movie. It's about 7:30 I think. 8 o'clock, something like that, and it's pitch black outside obviously, so, and it's cold. Still too cold to hang out outside or build a fire or anything like that, so maybe when I get closer to the west coast that'll be a little bit more possible. Anne's homemade chili is awesome. Cheers. Scrambled eggs are awesome. I got thick cut bacon this time, so nice big chunks in there. Well, I'm going to eat this and then I'll show you guys around here. I think I'm going to take the chance and fly the drone. It looks pretty clear outside. I'm not sure how cold the drone can fly in, but I'm going to give it a try and see. Well, besides the cold temperature outside last night, the camp spot was actually really nice. It was just a little ways off the road and the snow was not too deep for the van to get in and out. So my plan for today is to make some miles. Get to Highway 3 in Coleman and then head west as far as I can. Well, I put in a solid day of driving, and I'm around Trail, BC right now. There's a road that I know of that follows a river that's close to the US border, but I don't know if it's plowed. I don't know if it's used during the winter or not, but we're gonna go try this road and see what it looks like, and hopefully find a nice camp spot. So yeah, this is going to be camp for the night. I found this flat little spot with already a fire pit, a little bit of wood next to the river. I think this is called a Pend O'Reilly River, something like that. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly, but and I think the road is named the same. And then the road eventually makes its way to a 7-mile dam. I know this road because I've done it on a bike with a buddy a couple of years ago, and I actually, ooh, that's cool, rock slide. Anyway, I got a flat on this road, that's why I remembered it, and I thought maybe I could get lucky with a camp spot for the night, and it worked out. And it also was worth driving all that way today. I hit the highway pretty much all day just to get away from the cold, and it's around 0 degrees here, and as you can tell, not much snow, maybe 5-6 inches, so that's nice too. And this section of the road here has not been maintained. The beginning was because they had a log haul there, but because there's so little snow, I'm pretty sure it's going to be no problem going to the dam in the morning, because it just follows the river, it doesn't really gain too much elevation from what I remember. So, but we'll check that out in the morning. But yeah, pretty beautiful spot here. So I'm just gonna get some firewood while it's still light out, because I want to have a fire tonight and maybe cook something for supper over the fire. So as I'm walking around looking for firewood and stuff, I hear the water running. And here is a frozen little waterfall right next to where I'm camped. How cool is that? And I'm just camped just over there. Yeah, I know insulated coveralls are not fashion rage or anything, but they're great for winter camping because, well, camping in general, keep you nice and warm. Doesn't matter if you get them dirty. Doesn't matter if you put a hole in them, doing a fire. Doesn't matter if you chainsaw in them and you get stuff all over your pant legs, because you take them off before you go inside anyways. All you young kids don't go out and copy me, alright? This is an old guy thing. The insulated coveralls. Well, cheers guys. I'm gonna let this fire get going a little bit more, and then I'm gonna make some smokies. Well, now it's delicious supper. I'm actually thinking of maybe making some dessert too. Maybe some bush pies. I don't know if you guys ever heard of those, but they are quite delicious. So I might make one of those. And then sit by the fire, enjoy some more beverages, and then probably go watch a movie. Because I think it's only probably about 7 o'clock right now. So still early. Now in order to make yourself a proper set of bush pies, you need one of these cookers. Some of them come in a double, and we take that one usually when Ann and I go out. Because I'm riding solo, I took this one. You're also going to need bread, white bread preferably, to go in there. You're going to need some kind of icing. Sugar usually is what I buy. I couldn't find anything small for icing sugar, so I bought this to try. And you're going to need some sort of a pie filling. I bought cherry cranberry, but that's up to you, whatever you like. Usually I get just cherry, but I'm going to branch out. And you need margarine, because you need to put margarine or butter on the outside of this toast. So I'm going to put one together and put it on the fire. So this is just so the bread doesn't burn really right away, before everything's kind of warmed up and cooked, and the buttered side goes to the outside, not the inside, like you would normally do with a sandwich or something. Just stuff it in there like that. Do the other one same way. I'm sure it will be better with butter, to be honest, but I normally buy margarine because it doesn't get crazy hard, and I can still spread it after it's been in the fridge or outside, especially in the winter. Ho ho ho, look at that deliciousness. You give yourself whatever you want in here, as long as it can close again, I guess. That's pretty much your only limit. So yeah, stuff it like this. And then what you need to do is close this guy up like so. and then she just goes on the fire like that. Well, darn it, I burnt it a bit. Oh well, I'm still eating it. I actually put it on the wrong side. When I was cooking it, I thought it was this side that I had down, but it was the other, so I cooked the other side twice. Amateur. Now you either put icing sugar, or like me, I have cupcake icing. Again, we're camping, so allow yourself a little bit extra. Now don't eat this all by itself, as tempting as it is, because I'm sure you'll puke. Well, it's delicious. If you're wondering what the black stuff is, I scraped a little bit of the black stuff off the other side. And it's finger licking good. Well guys, just finished watching a movie, and now it's time to hit the sack. So we will see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning guys. Last night was a good sleep. It was so much warmer here than in Alberta, and there's a little bit of light snow coming down still, so everything looks actually really beautiful. The trees are a little bit covered, and it's a little bit socked in the distance, but still looks awesome. So the plan today is going to be make some quick breakfast, and then going to continue down this road here. Later on today, end up in trail, and then continue on the highway from there, I think. Let's get going. Well, I came down here to explore a little bit and unfortunately got stuck. I'm on a big sheet of ice and I'm just spinning underneath the snow, I guess where the water level used to be, and then as it receded it left a sheet of ice and then it got covered in snow. Luckily I stopped where I did, but I'm just spinning on the ice underneath. I can't back up. I was just going to turn around here, but went a few feet too far. So now I got to get the winch out, and I'm just going to winch myself back a little bit here to this tree, and I should be good from there. So I'll show you what I'm on. I'm on this just pure ice underneath here. Oh, ice, and this, you can see all the shards here. And I stopped because I thought I don't want to go any further. I'll turn around here, but it was already too late. I'm already on top of this ice here underneath the snow. Gotta go hook up to a tree here so I can winch ourselves out. I don't think we're gonna need much. I have to get my eyes poked out here. Okay, we got tension. Alright, let's get out of this little situation. Literally all I needed was it like 6 inches of pull. Crazy. I just went in just a tiny bit too far. A locker would definitely probably get me out of this situation a lot quicker. But there's no lockers for these small diffs that the van has that I know of, so I just have a posi, so a true track in the back. Rear winch. When you're exploring by yourself, it is like gold. Where I was stuck, there's nothing but a river in front of me, so unless I ran the front winch underneath the vehicle somehow, that's the only way I can see. But then you'd be rubbing on everything underneath, probably have a like 90 degree on your cable, maybe get caught up in the drive shaft as you're coming back out. I don't know. Having a rear winch is the way to go in my opinion. And if I'm perfectly honest, I think the rear winch on the van and on the truck has probably got me out of more situations than the front. But if I ever built another vehicle, I don't think I would put just the front winch on. There's just no way. And if it was just a front winch, it would be on a receiver, so you can put it front or back. Having the front and back winch on vehicles for me is like, you can just go and explore. Like, I mean, yeah, there's always a worry that for whatever reason, you know, you won't be able to get out, but 99.9% of the time you can recover yourself somehow. Kidding me? It's still icy here. That was a fun little detour. Oops. Still recording. Wow. Selfie stick broke. Well, that sucks. Guess we need a tougher one than that, or support it somehow. Well, poop. Hopefully I can fix it. Fun road, that's for sure. It's got actually quite a few camping spots along the way now that I go a little further. I wouldn't recommend going down where I got stuck, because you'd just be camping on top of a bunch of ice. But as we go here, there's tons of places along the side, so this was a good choice. And the fact that you got to do a little bit of 4x4, a little bit of snow, it's not maintained, that's always fun. Just an awesome machine. I don't even know where the loop is. It only appears when you zoom out. I decided to let some air out of the tires. Try to take a run at this hill and see what happens. I don't know if I'll get stuck or what. I want to make it. It's going to take some time.